Alright, hello everybody. Welcome to Plant-Based Homestead Prepper, where we make prepping fun. In this video, I got so much information in this video. It's a shopping video, it's a prepping shopping video, and then several news stories talking about the coronavirus. So, roll the clips. Take care. Hey everybody, I wanted to come in real quick and just do a quick video about getting some prep foods. Okay, so hadn't done a food video in a while. I am actually at the Dollar General. Dollar General. So as you can tell, they have tuna fish for $1 a can. I got Venus sausage for $3 a pack. It's kind of a bit pricey for preps, but these are just preps that are going to last a good long time. All right, they even got cheaper tuna over here for 75 cents a can. And this is the good stuff. This is the stuff that's in the water. You don't want this stuff right here that's in the vegetable oil. That's nasty. Okay, you want the stuff that's in the water. And this is if you eat meat. Now, of course, we don't eat meat, so I'm just giving you guys some things that I believe. All right, mac and cheese. That's not a bad little comfort food that you can do. See, it's $1 a box. They even have these little things right here. We can just add water. Looks like. All right. Let's see what else. Spaghetti. Spaghetti is always a good fan favorite. Okay, so $1.40 for the good stuff, $1 for the cheap stuff. You got spaghetti sauce down here. $3 for a big old can. $2 for Prego. $1.85 for Ragu. So all good things. All right, canned goods. Canned goods are always, fan favorites. Beans, you can't ever go wrong with beans. Okay, and especially Bush's. Bush's are my favorite brand. These are the original. These have bacon in them, so normally we eat the vegetarian beans. Canned goods, 65 cents a can, and for the Green Giant, $1 a can. So you can stock up on a bunch of preps. So you can tell, you can take a $20 bill in here, and you can walk away with, 19 cans or 19 spaghettis, or a whole bunch of good stuff. And build your preps up, okay? Hey, what's up, everybody? Listen, I'm coming in. This is probably following another video that I did last week, but look, it's not time for BSing anymore, okay? So I just did a haul at my favorite store, Aldi. Walked out spending $120, okay? I'm gonna show you guys what I got. All right, y'all ready? All right, so prepping for the now and the future. So we got some bread, of course, but I stocked up on this. These are cases of oatmeal, cases of protein bars, cases of sweet and salty almond bars, boxes of pancake mix, little comfort foods, little Debbie's. Got some cupcakes in there. Of course, we got some things to wash and clothes. Then we got some fruits. Got Jennifer some gelato. Got about 4 bottles of mustard. Got some cheese and crackers. These little doohy peanut butter cracker things right here. Got some more comfort food. The honey buns. Cause see, the thing about it is, what's gonna drive you insane if you get quarantined? Crackers, shell and cheese, vanilla wafers, spaghetti noodles, then some fresh fruits. So the thing that's gonna drive you insane is gonna be the fact that you're not gonna be able to get anything. That's what's gonna drive people insane when this thing pops. Okay, it's gonna be the fact that people can't get out, they can't leave their house, they can't get what they need, they can't get what they want, and that's what's gonna drive people insane and go crazy and do the stupid stuff that's going to get people hurt, injured, or killed. All right, so stock up on stuff now, and buy stuff. I mean, once you get your basics done, buy stuff that you know that you may want, like some Little Debbie. I love these things. I don't eat them often, but I love those Little Debbie snap kicks. I love those things. Okay, so I know I won't be able to go to the corner store when I crave one. So guess what? I just go to my back room, my little prep room, and I go back there and get one every now and then and satisfy that sweet tooth. Little peanut butter waffle things, Nutter Butters. Jennifer love them things. So, you know, now I'm getting things that I know we are going to want, all right? Because it's okay to prep for what you need, but, you know, we Americans, we're spoiled, okay? You can slice it however you want to. I did not mean to get those apples. I thought I was getting some Fuji apples, whatever they're called. I didn't know I was getting some Red Delicious. I can't stand Red Delicious apples. But, over and done with now. Got some oranges, okay? Some pancake mix, all right? Because I'm telling you, here in a month, I believe, and I was watching Prepper Nurse 1 channel earlier, and I think he's right on with his prediction. I think we got about a good month of prep time before this thing really hits the U.S. like I believe it's going to hit, okay? Or like we believe it's going to hit. Got about a good month, all right?
Dow Jones Industrial Averages finished today sharply down. The Dow has closed down every day this week thus far, largely due to concerns about the global spread of the coronavirus. Now, we're continuing to follow the spread of the coronavirus right here in the United States.
And the U.S. has confirmed 60 total cases, none in Virginia so far. But health officials are investigating a possible case in Northern Virginia and another in southwestern part of the state.
Yeah, and as these numbers rise, News 3 reporter Kofo Lasaki takes a closer look at how Centera Norfolk General Hospital is preparing to battle the deadly disease.
First step to fighting coronavirus is identifying it.
Patients that have presented internationally have developed fever, as well as cough and shortness of breath.
Those are the most common signs, similar to the cold, which makes it tough to pinpoint.
We have a number of negative pressure rooms in all of our facilities.
Like this one right here, it would make sure that none of that contaminated air would get out to the rest of the hospital that could make anyone else sick. Before interacting with the patient, staff members put on a gown that keeps their skin and clothing from being contaminated by droplets. Then they cover their face with a mask specifically fitted for them so they don't inhale any droplets in the air. Next comes the protective eyewear, and lastly, gloves that will keep their hands clean while interacting with the patients.
The mortality rate, at least right now for the coronavirus, is around 2%. So most people are going to have a very mild infection or may not have symptoms at all.
More deadly than coronavirus is the flu, killing around 800 people in the state this season alone. Experts say a key step in protecting yourself from either virus is as simple as washing your hands and doing it often. In Norfolk, Kofo Lasaki, News 3.
Are being reported, but you may have a little trouble finding them in stores. Is it worth going through all the hassle to get one? We'll explain coming up. John Matteries looks at whether you should try to buy some so you don't waste your money.
Chances are that no one in your neighborhood is carrying the coronavirus. But despite that, worried Americans are stocking up on face masks, causing stores to run out.
These are the kind that, it's a surgical mask.
Amy Hart shows the last 2 N95 face masks she has in her drugstore.
We can't get them anymore. They're out of stock at the warehouse.
Customers like Donna Bruce wonder if it's worth having a few after she recently saw dozens of fellow travelers wearing them flying.
In the airport, you generally see more people with masks on.
Doctors and pharmacists say while a face mask can help prevent you from spreading germs, they say they really don't do much to prevent you from catching viruses, because the main way we pick up germs is not through the air, but it's from touching contaminated surfaces.
Any kind of virus is mostly from hand-to-eye contact, hand-to-mouth contact. So the best thing you can do is wash your hands.
But despite that, people are snapping masks up. We found shelves cleared of masks at this Home Depot store. The nearby Lowe's had just a few sanding masks left.
We get tons of calls every day.
At another family-owned drugstore, Troy Stinson says it's waiting list only.
We should really reserve the masks for people who are sick or immunocompromised.
Which leaves Amy Hart issuing a plea.
I would hope that people aren't just hoarding them, because that's not going to do anybody any good.
Bottom line, no harm in having a few face masks on hand just in case, but please don't hoard them. Help others, and so you don't waste your money. I'm John Matteries, News 3.
That she was in her community
and that she then did begin accessing care.
The female patient is in isolation at UC Davis Medical Center in Sacramento, and health officials are trying to trace her contacts.
Step by step, we look at where they've had, where they've been, and who they might have been in direct communication with.
This is the 15th case to originate in the U.S. The other 14 cases involved either people who traveled to China or who had close contact with an infected patient. Thursday, Vice President Pence met with his coronavirus task force. He named Dr. Debbie Bricks as the White House response coordinator.
The president has no higher priority than the health and safety of the American people.
Congress is working on a bill to fund the federal emergency response to coronavirus, and both Republicans and Democrats say now is not the time to play politics.
We're coming close to a bipartisan agreement, and the Congress says how we can go forward with a number that is a good start.
Minority Leader Kevin McCarthy is pointing a finger at the Chinese government.
If China would have allowed our doctors and our scientists in earlier, the world would be safer.
Congress is set to receive a fourth briefing on the coronavirus from the Trump administration on Friday. Skyler Henry, CBS News, Capitol Hill.